Welcome to another edition of Comcast High School Rewind. We are at Davis High School in Kaysville, Utah, as the Davis Darts fight for their playoff lives in this regular season finale against the Weber Warriors. Thank you for joining us, everyone. My name is Dane Stewart. What a game this will be. We talked about Davis. They are scrambling to make the playoffs. Weber, they are in, but certainly have a large interest in this game. They come in, the Weber Warriors do, tied for first in that Region 1. A win here guarantees at least a share of the region title. They'll have to wait to see what happens elsewhere today to know whether that's going to be a shared or a title that they will hold on their own. But regardless, a win here today, they will be the number 1 seed out of Region 1. So a lot to play for here today for the Warriors. In the goal, playing keeper form is going to be Cody Albertson. He has been stellar all season long. He actually held Layton to a 0-0 tie earlier this week, and that's what is kind of causing the logjam up atop the region right now. But a solid keeper on the season. He will be the keep for them. And then watch out for Jaden Bybee, certainly a very dynamic offensive player. He is the number 3 scorer in all of 5A. Jaden Bybee looking to have, well, he's had a solid season, looking to cap it off nicely here today. Now we'll switch and talk about the Darts. The defending 2012 state champs, and right now they are on the outside looking in. They must win this game to make the playoffs. They'd be the 4 seed if they do. A tie or a loss does not help them. Season would be over. Starting keep today, going to be Taylor Bell. He is a top 3 keeper in terms of shutouts on the season. He's got 5 coming into this game. Very tall keeper back there for the Darts. And then leading the way scoring, Mitch Parkinson, familiar name for Dart fans and for soccer fans throughout the state. He scored the game-winning goal in that state title game last year, and he has led the way offensively for the Darts here today. But as we saw on High School Rewind a week ago, they may need someone like Heaps or like Owen to step up and get some goals for him, help provide a little balance offensively for the Darts if they want to win here today and extend their season. So certainly a lot on the line here for both these two teams. Going to be a good one now. We'll head down to the field and we'll get this one started. Ready to start here from Davis High School. The Warriors will start this game with possession. Drop this back to the defense now. Up to call at midfield. Challenge there, nearly taken away. That time the Darts were running away from it. Allowed Weber to come back to grab it. Sent up by call. There was Layton, tried to touch that up, but didn't get much on it. Call again. How about Vandermeer? We closing down on that quickly. Now Dixon looks to push this up. That's beyond Nielsen. Heaps able to touch that one outside. Now sent up, giving chase to this is Chance Parker. That's going to be dropped back by Dixon and then sent back up. This one rolling back down to that Weber defensive end. Jamison with it near side. Center, that one was touched up. A challenge and a whistle call against Stratton Nielsen. This kick headed back by Nielsen. Albertson won't get there, and we'll have a Dart corner. That's awesome. Here's Parkinson to take this corner for the Darts. A low kick that Weber's able to direct out of the box. Johnson was able to save it. Lofts this back in. Parkinson was coming up on it, but there's Albertson to catch it. Talked about a really good keeper for these Weber Warriors. This is a long kick that's headed back up by Flinton. Now Parker was trying to head that back up. It goes the direction of Weber. There's Vandermeer to close down on that one. Now Heaps and an opportunity developing for the Darts. Here's Parkinson. Boy, nice footwork there, trying to get around the defensive Jamison. Center to Heaps. There's Layton coming in. Lifts that over the first round of defense, able to keep it in play. How about the play by Austin Layton? Looking to take it in the box. Jamison there, Layton able to stop. Vandermeer is going to put this one on net. He gets fouled, and we're going to have a PK. Ready? In the 4th minute, we've got a PK off the call. Braden Johnson going to take this against Cody Albertson. Braden Johnson. Can't remember if I said Brady or Braden. Braden fires, and that one is in, and the Darts take a 1-0 lead on the PK from Braden Johnson. All right, so the Darts start this one off exactly how they would like, an early goal as Parkinson pushes this up to Parker. Now they're looking for more. Boy, nice move there by Parker trying to get around Rumsey. He fires to Parkinson. That one's deflected. Still in play. It eventually rolls out. We'll have a goal kick coming up. Long kick by Albrechtsen. This one takes a bounce. There's Flinton. He plays this up midfield with Van der Merwe. He was trying to set it up to a running Parker, but it was wide, deflected out. Blackman looking to send this up to Bybee. That one headed out off of Flinton. Thrown in underneath. That was Layton who came up, then punched out high and out by Van der Merwe. Again, looking for Bybee up this near sideline. Boy, look at how many darts come over to help on the D. That one will roll out. Call heads that back up, then Van der Merwe right back the other direction. How about Cody Heaps dropping for the darts to get possession, though this pass is a little off target. Weber now looking to settle it. Right back with Dixon. Now far side is trying to send that up with Matt Danes. Bybee's going to come over. Boy, we've seen some really nice goals by Jaden Bybee here on High School Rewind this season. A dynamic offensive player, 14 goals on the year. Now this one in the box, centering pass that got through the leg. Oh boy, had Nielsen kept running, he would have had a beautiful chance. So now Weber's going to have a corner of their own after that was ruled to go out off of a dart. This one's sent shallow, but there's Parker to clear it out. Danes looks to throw this in, does so to Call. Coming back is Heaps, able to create the turnover, punches that up. Parker giving chase to this. Rumsey trying to get there for Weber. Rumsey able to kick it out, and we'll have a dart throw in. Thrown in the box. Boy, it was a good header attempt. I believe it was by Van der Merwe. Nearly ended up on the foot of Child. This one is crossed. Parkinson trying to create some room. That looked like he was trying to put it on net. Was deflected by Jamison. There's Flinton trying to send that one up. Johnson now looking to control it. He's going to lift this one over that D, and Albrechtsen will pick it up on a couple hops. There's Layton, able to push this up to Parkinson. Marking him was Blackman. Parkinson able to find Van der Merwe. Now he's trying to create some space, and an easy call there against Call of the Warriors. This kick served into the box. That's Parker who got, no, it wasn't. Sorry, it was Van der Merwe who got a head on it, and again did not miss by much. Davis Owen now comes on for Colby Child. Weber looking to push this up. Here's Call with it. Trying to get around Van der Merwe. Stepping up was Allen, able to save that one into play. Nice job by Allen. And Heaps able to deflect that pass up. This one headed up to Owen. He's going to try to bring it middle of the field. We'll drop back with Johnson. Now this one is going to be thrown on net. Right into the awaiting stomach of Albrechtsen. Headed up by Bybee, giving chases Coons. Breaking it up was Flinton for the darts, and now Parkinson finds it. He's going to look to try to fire or center it. Albrechtsen with a long kick, headed back up by Van der Merwe. Here's Davis Owen playing up to Heaps, battling with Dixon on that far line. That one will roll out. We'll have a dart throw in again. Matt Brown just came on for Cody Heaps, who's had a very nice start to this game. That one headed out of the box by Dixon, now centered by Parker, kept it low. Weber there to send it out of play. Bybee tried to keep it in, couldn't do it. Colby Child just came on for Parkinson, who's going to get a swig of water. Going to turn sides of the field now, near side with Blackman. Nice job closing down by Child. Deflect that out. Johnson drops back, able to get a head on it. Kept in by Jamison. Now Winquist. This one being battled around still. Coons tried to get possession and a whistle and a call against Winquist of the Darts. Jay's call will take this kick for the Warriors. Tries to loft it in the box. Nice service headed around before eventually sent out by Flinton. There's Davis Owen. And a call made against Weber. Looked like the Darts may have had advantage, but he stopped the play. Kick awarded to the Darts after the call that no fan of the white team appreciated. This one headed up and out of play off of Coons. Parker trying to get this middle of the field. That one pinballed back and forth. Here's Layton with it, trying to get through this defense. Parker, boy, had Heaps middle of the field. Instead, he's going to come out to Child. Child brings it in the box. He fires this one on the net. Shallow, there's Albertson. Layton heads this back up. Now Johnson up. Parker trying to track that down. Back was Blackman. Call his passes broken up by Van der Merwe. Nice job, however, there by Nielsen. Able to keep the possession. Coons, beautiful touch. Now touch back to Coons. Winquist will get there and kick it out. Throw this in quickly as McKinnon was open. Then he tried to send one up for Nielsen. It was just beyond him, and it will roll out of play. Parkinson comes back on for the Darts as they will play this underneath to Layton. That pass was in between a couple Darts, given back to the Warriors as Coons is fighting for position, able to get it around Layton. Now he was trying to center that one to Bybee. Bybee with it still. Back out to Coons. Now he's going to drop with Jamison. He's looking for some room. Couple Warriors there. Nice little pass to Coons, and now he will dribble back to try to get some more space. Johnson was closing down on him quickly, so he tried to fire it and ended right with the foot of Child. Allen trying to send this up. There was Dixon to get ahead on it. And Heaps plays this to a running Child. Child now looking to center it. Parkinson pulled off of that one. Back with McKinnon now. He's going to send this up to a running Jamison. Van der Merwe tried to send that up. Instead broken up by Rumsey. Now Coons, boy, he is marked tightly, and that led to the turnover. Here's Davis Owen. Nice pass to Heaps, though. Heaps couldn't keep it. That one back and forth. Call now between a trio of Darts over to McKinnon. And back outside with Daines. Bybee tried to touch that to call. Couldn't get it there. Didn't talk about the first meeting between these two in our open as we've got a call here going against the Darts. Johnson scored the lone Davis Dart goal in that game as well. Ended up being a 2-1 victory for the Warriors in overtime as it was Colby Huerta who got the game-winning goal, the golden goal. This one sent in the box by Owen, and no Dart there. Now cleared out. Layton trying to head this back up with Parkinson, though it ended up with Jamison. Here's Coons. Now Jamison is trying to get there. Layton was able to close that nicely. Trading possessions now. McKinnon stays with it. You see Weber pretty good with space, trying to find some now. There was Layton to break it up and a whistle as he was pulled down. Parkinson able to get ahead on that. Was looking for Owen. It was a little short as Rumsey was able to clear it initially and then that time as well. Allen goes back up to Child. He was looking to head it. Didn't go where he would have liked. Now Nielsen. Danes now looking to send this up. Up it went beyond all of his teammates as Heaps will head this back to Layton. He could not get a good kick on that one. It was given right back to the Darts. Parkinson going to try to send her to Vandermeer. Does so. Johnson able to touch it back to him. Then that one was intended for Owen, was a little behind him. We were able to break it up. Boy, nice job by Johnson heading that one up. And now a call here against Parkinson as he bodied Blackman down. In the 22nd minute, still a 1-0 Dart lead. As this one was sent up to Owen, boy, hit the back of his foot. If it was another 6 inches out in front of him, maybe had a breakaway between he and Albertson. But as it stands now, Weber looking to make a push. Here's Jace Call with it in the box, trying to get around Flitton. Nice defense there by the Darts. He has to pass it out to Nielsen. That one deflected out of play, and Davis will throw in. Nice clearance there by Vandermeer. McKinnon drops it all the way back to Rumsey. Now at midfield with Call again. Time and space, going to go outside with it. Dixon now, he's going to drop this back with Danes. That was Brown who came up and was called for the foul. Dixon from just shy of midfield. This one served in the box. Boy, and now it finds Bybee. He's going to look to fire. That one was shallow of the goal. Heaps able to gain the possession for Davis. Layton now trying to make a run up that touch line. Well, a handball that time, no call. Pushed up. Bybee's going to try to get there. He will not. Thrown back to Winquist. Was looking up. Brown misjudged that one as it bounces past him. Now trying to close down on that. Nice job by Rumsey, able to get there before Child to give possession back to the Warriors. Boy, and Allen came up to try to defend it. That one out off of Weber. And a call against Allen and the Darts. Zach Dixon for the Warriors. Throws this one up, challenge made that Vandermeer is able to beat out Bybee for. Still with Weber, though. McKinnon. Bybee's going to drop this back between a couple teammates. Dane's going to race back to try to get there. He will. Now Call's looking to send that back to Rumsey. Back to Call as Heaps tries to close out on him. Danes was looking to go up to Bybee. There was Vandermeer to break it up for the Darts. Blackman. Flinton able to break that up as they were trying to get back to Bybee. Parkinson, beautiful touch to Heaps. Push this outside with Vandermeer. Boy, closing quickly on that outside was Virgil. Vandermeer still with it. Boy, a nice idea. Tried to get it in the box to Brown. Brown had started to cut out, however, as Albertson able to pick that up. Bybee able to touch it to Gardner. He was looking to touch that up to Coons. Broken up by Layton. Now trying to get a run for the Darts. This one's going to deflect out of play. Parkinson quickly going to throw in. Does so to Heaps. Vandermeer now is drop pass to Johnson. That one didn't quite have enough on it to get to Vandermeer. It's given back to the Warriors. Dixon's pass, a little off the mark. Johnson going back to Heaps, back to Johnson now. Looking for somewhere to go with it. He's going to try to serve this one up. Heading it is Blackman, still in the air as Albertson came out to play it. Parkinson has Coons coming fast from behind. Coons able to take it away, and now a whistle against Parkinson. This one deflected. Bybee coming out with it. There's Johnson right with him. Able to help push him off the ball as this one sent back down to Albertson. Layton able to win the challenge, though it went to Virgil. McKinnon, Heaps tried to close out on him. Back with Virgil. Didn't realize Heaps was there, ran right into him, gave it back to him. Boy, nice move there by Heaps to get around Virgil. Parkinson with it now. He's trying to send this one up, had way too much on that one, and we will have a goal kick for Weber. Senior Chance Parker comes back on for the Darts as he plays this over to Parkinson. Boy, had Layton coming on his near side, tried to get it there. Turned it over in the process. Kuhn stepping up into that one. Then dribbled it a little too long as Winquist was able to clear it for the moment. Call tried to drop it back. There was Child to break it up. Now with Danes. A nice job by Johnson reading that pass. Now Parkinson trying to get up to this one. Blackman back. He will get there first for Weber. Out to Dixon. And that one's played out by Dixon. Parker to throw in here in the 30th minute. Vandermeer trying to size that one up. Instead, it's Dixon who got ahead on it. Coming up in support, Layton. That one ricocheted off him a little hard. Tried to stay with it. And boy, nice shot by Johnson coming over to help out. How about Johnson not giving up on the play now? He's going to try to send it outside to Child. Child's got it in the box. He's going to look to center, put one on net. There's Albertson instead. Challenge there that Parker had a chance to settle. It took an awkward hop on him. Brown back to Johnson. He lifted that one high. Child going to try to possess it. Able to head it back in, but couldn't get it to Brown. Now Vandermeer. He's looking to get there, but it will roll out. Heaps and Owen both come on for the Darts. Huerta comes on for Weber. This one being headed around. Owen able to kick it back into play. Parkinson was looking to head it up to Parker. Parker was able to keep it on the ground, had a shot, but lifted it high and out. And my apologies to Mr. Parker. Between Parker and Parkinson, had some struggles on that last one. It was Parker who had the shot on net. And now trying to get possession back is Davis Owen as he gets called for a push. Danes a long kick up that Johnson's able to get ahead on Cody. Heaps, nice job using that body to settle it to his foot. Pushes it up to Johnson. Nice job by Huerta closing out on that. Now here's Layton. And that one is out of play and a Weber throw-in coming up. Doso quickly looking for Harris. Turned it over. Heaps out to Layton. Up with Parkinson. Boy, nice pass. Touch back to Parkinson in the box. He's going to look to fire. That's a grounder that Albertson was able to pick up. It was a good attempt running up towards the net by Vandermeer, but Albertson was up to the call before he could get there. A dart throw in that Owen is able to corral for the Darts, trying to get around Danes. Couldn't do it. Allen will throw in to Parker. Marked by Dixon. Tried to get around him, but instead lost it out of play. Call was trying to give that one back up to Harris. It was too long for Harris and went back to Davis. Parkinson trying to play that up to Owen, and then Owen touched it to himself, but outside, tries to slide to save it, couldn't do it. Instead, offside, actually, the call on Owen, apparently. A challenge that Layton is able to kick from the ground. Tried to play it up. This one's going to roll out. Flitton going to come back for Davis as he passes that off of Huerta. Call just punches this up to Huerta. That was Layton who came in to cause the turnover. Brown, boy, uses a nice little juke with that upper body of his, was trying to throw up to Parkinson. It's a little high for him and out. Thrown in by Blackman, trying to go up to Bybee. Dave's done a really nice job against Bybee so far as a push off there called on Heaps. This one played up to Harris. Trying to go to Call at midfield. Not giving up on it. Vandermeer went down. Ruled a fair play by Call. Call now trying to throw up to Huerta. Able to connect with him. Punched away initially. Now Vandermeer trying to shake that off. This service into the box that Bell comes out and catches. Vandermeer still down. We will stop play. Bell will put this in play as Vandermeer was okay. Nice job by Heaps. They're able to go away from the defending Rumsey. Back to Vandermeer trying to save possession. That one headed by Harris. And boy, a late call here against the Darts on that challenge with Bybee and Flitton, I believe. Dixon will take this kick. This one lofted into the box, getting a head on it. Boy, that one went over the goal. No, they say still in. Well, no, now the flag is up and it will be ruled a corner. Dixon will take this corner. Boy, that is a long corner. Goes to the far side of the goal. Heaps able to lift it out. This is going to roll out of play. In the final minutes of this opening half, throwing is to Huerta. Parkinson comes up to challenge. It's out off of Mitch. Blackman to throw in again. There's Parkinson again. Huerta will drop this back now to Dixon. Time and space up to Call. Back to Dixon now. Boy, a nice job by Child that time, not giving up and able to pull it away from Dixon, though now it's Danes with it for the Warriors. Playing up to Call. Call with it from just outside the box. Back with Danes. Stepping up that time was Winquist to kick it out. Weber to throw in. Bybee was trying to make a run. That one headed out off of Vandermeer. Whistle blows. We're at the break. 1-0 Darts at the half. Ready to start this second half as the Darts 40 minutes away from guaranteeing a return to the state playoffs. Allen tried to send that up to Heaps, broken up nicely by Dixon. And coming back, boy, that was Gardner able to keep it in play. Nearly gave it right back to the Darts as Johnson throws this up for Child. He heads this up to Parker, who's going to give chase to it, trying to beat it to that end line. Centering pass, Albertson able to pick it up. Good idea as Davis Owen was coming in from that far post. Albertson able to step up and make the catch to break it up. Now Johnson sent this up and a foul against the Darts. Put in play quickly. Here's McKinnon. Now he's going to look to send this one in the box. That one off target, rolls out for a goal kick. That one headed up by Vandermeer, then by Heaps. Nice job fighting for position by Gardner, able to win that challenge. Bybee now. We have not called his name many times. Davis has done a great job. Talking about a great job, Austin Layton steps up to get possession back. Now Davis Owen trying to race down to get the possession. As Virgil was on him, that one rolls out. Vandermeer tries to settle Albertson's kick. There's Call, who slid in to break up Vandermeer. Boy, that one got past Davis Owen. Looked like he pulled up and he kind of had to. Then Albertson came out. Now Davis Owen was trying to fire that while Albertson was out of the net and missed it by a few feet. That's Layton again defensively, who was able to step up and punch that one ahead. Albertson picks it up, and a whistle and a dart kick from midfield coming up. Braden Johnson. A nice ball in the box that is able to be headed just over. Wow, a great chance by Van der Merwe, and he just missed. Boy, and the darts really applying pressure now. Is a beautiful kick and service by Johnson. And nearly able to score. Now this one's served in. Child comes up. Albertson came up to try to play it. Child tried to punch it over him. Albertson deflects it and jumps up quickly. Now he tries to send it back down. Boy, the darts got off to such a rough start in region play. And these last couple games have really showed their potential as Child is offside there. And some discussion about who was off, and not a popular call is the darts coaching staff saying that it wasn't Child, and he was the one who ended up playing it. Either way, it was a Weber kick. Now this one's sent up. Owen elects not to pressure that one. Layton able to kick that one down to the ground, and a dart throw-in coming up again. Looking up for Parker. He's trying to shield off Rumsey. McKinnon now, time and space. Gonna drop this off, then sent up all the way down to Taylor Bell. Talking about Bell, he's been really good this season, but he has not had to do a lot of work today. His defense has been great. His offense has been even better as the Darts have been controlling possession around midfield and on the offensive end. As Dixon headed that one over to Virgil. Parker trying to head this up. Ended up with Weber. Now Call playing up to Bybee. He's going to come near side to Gardner with it. He was trying to throw that up to Bybee, but that was deflected to Heaps. A couple players get tangled and a whistle. We're going to have a kick and a call against Cody Heaps. This one being battled for. Allen lifts it up to Child. He's going to clear it. Parker coming over for it. Dixon beats him to the ball. Coons. McKinnon going to send this back up to Call. Nice job by Layton, able to break that one up as Johnson is fighting with Coons for positioning now. Johnson sends that one the other way, all the way down to Dixon. Albertson's kick is off the side of his foot and out. Parkinson back on for the Darts as Parker throws this one into the box, headed out by McKinnon. And that one's sent out again, this time off the foot of Virgil. No, it stays in play, sorry. Lost my perspective. Here's call at midfield for Weber. He's going to go back to that far side. Bybee trying to get around Flinton. Now sent that one up. Centering pass that gets all the way through now to Gardner. Boy, I don't know if he was trying to fire, send a ball in a little deeper in the box. Either way, it goes out. Preston Gladwell just came on for the Weber Warrior. That was him who was coming up to challenge Allen. That time it was McKinnon who tried to drop it back, had it broken up, and a whistle and a kick coming for Davis. In the 50th minute. That one was a nice entry pass into the box. It's kicked out off the foot of Virgil. Parker will throw in. Nice throw in that is headed and then kicked out, I believe, by Virgil. Up to Bybee. Boy, and he had to retreat a long way as it was Allen who was hounding him. Able to punch it out, however, to Coons. And Coons just trying to get through these darts. Gladwell again. He's going to send this up that line as Danes is trying to get there. Softly kicked out by Winquist. Danes to throw in, looking the way of Bybee. He's got it now, marked closely by Van der Merwe, who kicks it out. Coons has that one punched away. Coons going to throw into call. Back to Coons now. That was Heaps who challenged it, took it away. This one deflected. Is Gladwell over to call. Virgil, boy, he was going to send that one on net. Deflected by Child. Then again, there's Braden Johnson to break it up. Rumsey trying to keep the offensive opportunity alive. Broken up. Boy, push off the ball. That time by Arroyo. Nice touch, was looking for Coons, and Winquist will come up and clear that one. McKinnon looked like he was trying to touch it back, and instead it just died. Now Child able to loft this into the box. Centering pass, Albertson comes out to catch it. That one came off the wrong side of Flinton's foot as Winquist sends this out again. Virgil to throw in for Weber. Headed out by Flinton. Child now sending this up to Chance Parker. Trying to get around Dixon, and a call against Dixon of the Warriors. Braden Johnson from midfield. Call able to get a head on it, went the wrong way. It'll be a dart throw in. Chance Parker to throw it in the box. That one headed out by Dixon. Arroyo trying to settle it. That one kicked back in by Child. Now headed on. Albertson will let that one roll out. Again, my bad. Ruled out off the Warriors, so another dart corner, this time taken by Johnson. Boy, a beautiful ball that Albertson's able to punch out. Headed back on. That one deflected, I believe. It may have been Gladwell. Albertson able to corral it. And the Warriors doing what they need to do defensively to stay in this game, though they still trail 1-0. Danes tries to lift that over everyone. Instead, it ends up with Heaps. Outside with Parkinson now. Boy, had Parker trying to make a run. He sends that one into the box. This one knocked around. Back with Parkinson now. Dribbling in, trying to find some space. Parkinson trying to turn middle of the field. Surrounded by checkered uniforms. And this one punched away by Call. Gladwell pushes that to the middle of the field with McKinnon. Now he sends this up to Call, who's trying to get there for Weber. Winquist racing back. Call able to keep it in. Nice job by Call. That pass into the box stayed low, and Flinton able to kick it out. Parker comes back for it. Now Heaps. Punched up ahead to Parkinson, and then he was trying to throw one up to a running Child. Didn't get quite enough velocity on it, and it was broken up by Dixon. Now this one picking up a little bit end to end. Vandermerwe. Gladwell going to give chase to it, able to head it back. Nope, couldn't keep it in play. Allen throws into Brown. He couldn't keep that one. Coons just went off as Colby Huerta came on for him. Up to Call. Over to Huerta now. Boy, how about Flinton? Nice speed there, closing down on Huerta. Now Child trying to race down for this one as Virgil back defensively. That one kicked out off Child. And Flinton is still down after that challenge. Huerta tried to head that to the middle of the field. No one was there. Is Flinton able to play it up? Nice to see he was okay. That one hit the side of Allen's foot, given to the Warriors, and there's Vandermerwe. Nice job taking that one away. Johnson, boy, looked to push that outside. Nice job turning it around instead to the open Allen. Parkinson touched to Brown. McKinnon broke up that pass. Now he's going to try to turn sides of the field. There's Layton to break it up. that time. Nice job by Layton. And then this one getting physical as Layton looked to grab him and throw him. We're going to get a card. This one's going to come against Gladwell, I believe. So a pair of cards, one to Gladwell, one to Owen, as they both have to head off. Johnson takes this kick. Albertson comes up. Boy, that one got through and then couldn't keep it in play. It will be a goal kick. Coons and Heaps both come on for their respective teams, and very fortunate there for Weber. Albertson came out to play it. Looked to have it. It got through him, and Van der Merwe was not far from being able to take advantage, though he couldn't do it. We're in the 62nd minute. We'll go back to those cards real quickly, as things were starting to get a little chippy between these two, and Gladwell and Owen both picking him up. Gladwell didn't like being pushed off, and Owen didn't like that, so he tried to take him down, and now another call, and we're going to see a lot more of these as this official tries to get control back. Flinton going to come near side now with Allen. They're going to push this ahead to Van der Merwe. Bybee and Danes closed out on him. Allen trying to send this up to Heaps. Danes was able to head it. Danes just going to send this one all the way down, trying to give chases Blackman. Flinton trying to beat him there. And boy, a push, and that's going to be a call made against Blackman. Kick from Winquist. Dixon steps up to send it back up. And a dangerous kick there going to be called against Huerta. Cody Heaps has some space, tries to settle that and overran it, but not by much. Dixon had a Roy on the outside, was trying to go up to Huerta, and that's pushed out by Winquist. McKinnon back on for the Warriors as we're nearing the 65th minute. Still 1-0 Darts. McKinnon. Heaps trying to close out on him. Dane stepping up in support. Bybee now looking over his options. Goes up to Coons. He dropped that back for Huerta. Trying to shake the D of Van der Merwe. That one deflected. Huerta will chase it back down. Now drop it back. Bybee with it over to McKinnon. Has Danes on the outside. He's going to try to serve one up in the box to Arroyo. Boy, he jumped to make a header. Couldn't quite get there, and a goal kick for Bell. Bybee got ahead on that as Parkinson able to shield off Danes, who tumbled over him. Now Bybee with it. Looks to get past Van der Merwe. Van der Merwe able to take advantage of that, and then a hard foul coming up here against Weber and McKinnon. So after the hard foul, a Davis kick from midfield. Johnson serves this one up. Got over everyone. Albertson will come out to pick it up. And this one getting testy as we saw that hard foul from McKinnon. Players and fans starting to communicate a little bit with each other. Danes trying to go somewhere with it. That's kicked out off of Danes. Cody Heaps back on for the Darts. Van der Merwe coming up, trying to head that outside. Child going to get there. Looking like he was trying to touch it out to Layton. That's out off of Arroyo. Bybee able to gain the possession, sending it up to Huerta, and that one was too high for him as Winquist looks to push it right back up. Parkinson tries to touch it up ahead to himself, now cutting back inside, trying to get it through Danes. Parkinson has it in the box, nearly cut off by Dixon. Now looking for somewhere to go with the ball. Trying to work that end line, that's just pushed out by Dixon. Parkinson will take this corner for the Darts. Looking back post, getting ahead on it was Parker, and that one didn't have enough angle on it, rolls out. Owen and Gardner both on. Owen for Davis, Gardner for Weber, and that's Gardner who's trying to work through this Davis defense. Winquist tried to clear it out. Bybee able to corral it. That time a hard challenge and a foul on Bybee. Able to get up. So he took another hard foul. Now here's Cody Heaps with it. That one is deflected out and a corner coming up. Braden Johnson, as we're in the 71st. Looking far side. Right to Owen. Boy, he was looking to send that one on net, but lifted it too high. Heaps able to settle the Albertson kick. He lofts this one up. Parker's got it in the box. He looks to fire. That one's just off target and out of play. Vandermeer able to get a head on it. Parkinson won't get there. Nice job by Johnson stepping up, and he lofts this over to Owen, and the flag is up and an offside call on Davis Owen. This one up in the air, headed in the box. Vandermeer there to head it out. Layton tried to play it up. Arroyo broke it up, and now a foul call on Layton. Coons served in the box. That one headed out. All the way back. Virgil's going to try to send it back in. Bell will catch it easily on a hop. High kick that Heaps tries to size up. Johnson now with it. He's going to drop this back to Flinton. That one hit off the side of his foot. Winquist now will be true with that one all the way up to Parker. He's going to head that one over to Owen. He's in the box. Albertson out, and he's able to jump on that one to take away the scoring opportunity from the Darts. This one's sent up. Parkinson with it. He's going to try to send this one to Owen. That one is too hard. And we'll have a goal kick for Albertson. Child comes on for the Darts as Albertson's kick is eventually sent back up by Johnson. Owen giving chase to it on that far side now. Marked by Virgil. Owen trying to get it in the box. Nearly tumbled. Virgil able to take that one away. McKinnon with it now. Sending this one up to Coons. Trying to beat out Flinton. Nice D by Flinton, though we'll have a Weber corner. The corner from Taylor Coons. Headed out by Parker. Danes retreating for the Warriors. We'll drop it back. High challenge. Pinballed. Danes now looking to settle it. Sent up. Owen trying to get there. He will not. Gladwell back on for Weber. Parkinson just came on for Davis. This one pushed up. Coons trying to get there. Winquist will just kick it out. Thrown into Bybee. Now Coons. That one came off of him hard. Coons trying to work around Layton, and Weber throwing coming up. Going to do so quickly to Call. Boy, challenge, and now a dart throw in. Parker now to throw in for the Darts. McKinnon sizing this one up. Trying to head it back up. There's Parker who started it all. But coming up, Layton, and a nice header as Heaps uses that chest of his to take it down to the ground. Now he's got some men with him. Tried to dribble through them all. Instead it got to Child before being broken up. Then Blackman started to bring it out. And there was Johnson again to break up the pass from Dixon to Call. Blackman will play to Dixon. We're just wrapping up the 77th here. Davis still with that 1-0 lead. McKinnon with it. He's going to look to serve one up to a running Bybee that's headed out by Flinton. Danes comes in. That one came off of his foot hard, and now Parkinson going to try to keep this in play. Can't get there. Time becoming a factor. We're in the final minutes now. McKinnon. And a foul call on Parkinson, much to the disbelief of Davis. Dixon quickly puts this in play, left it short as Layton sent it out. Blackman is there trying to get it back up. Here's McKinnon now trying to get around Heaps. Nice job by Heaps stepping into that to deflect it. Then McKinnon tried to play it over to Call. There was Parkinson to create the turnover. This one touched up. Parkinson got there. The flag is up and offside. And Parkinson's going to fire. It's high, but an offside call. And wow, as Child and Parkinson were trying to figure out who could play that, and no one can believe this call by the Warriors as Davis coaches still all over that linesman. A tough call to take for the Darts. Here's Bybee trying to get around. Boy, nice ball to Coons coming in. I think it was Vanden Murray who was able to knock it away. This one will roll out at the other end. Danes now looking to throw in, was trying to get it to Bybee. Challenge won by Vanden Murray, sent out by Johnson. Now pushing it back up is Rumsey. Far side with Blackman. He's going to look to serve one up into the box. There's Bybee. It's headed out by Vanden Murray. Now Parker there. Gladwell able to keep it. Here's Danes. He's from about 25. This one fired. That one's high. Danes can't believe he missed it. Brown and Owen both come on for the Darts. This kick from Bell. Headed up by Vanden Murray. There was Rumsey. They got to get an opportunity going here soon. Rumsey plays that up. Here's Coons to Call on that far wing. He's going to look to serve one up. That one is left shallow of the goal. Bell's kick goes directly to McKinnon. Heads it over to Blackman. Looking up for Bybee. Vanden Murray closed down on him quickly. You cannot give him space, especially at this juncture of the game. Outside with Call. Going to drop this back with Blackman. Boy, and then that one played it too far off of him and sent out by Vanden Murray. Sent in to Coons in the box. Boy, he was trying to get it outside to Call. That pass off the mark and a goal kick for Bell. Bell's kick in the air. Got through. The whistle blows, and this one's over. The Davis Darts have defeated the Weber Warriors 1-0. Again, our final score here from Davis High School. The Davis Darts have defeated the Weber Warriors 1-0 in a big game for the Darts, as it was a penalty kick that Cooper Vanden Murray was able to draw in the fourth minute of this one, and it would be Braden Johnson who would beat Cody Albertson from 12 yards out for the 1-0 victory. That would be the game winner, the lone goal in this one. Weber had a couple chances late, but really the Darts controlled this game pretty much from start to finish. Weber did have a couple chances, but the Darts absolutely looked like a legit team, like a playoff team in this one against the coming into first place Weber Warriors. Now let's talk about implications of this game. Weber was in regardless of what happened. We already knew that. Depending on what happens right now, Layton is playing Fremont. Depending on the outcome of that game, Weber's either going to finish second or third in this region. Well, it'll be interesting to see what happens there. The bigger story here, as we said earlier, if the Darts win, they're in. And upon review, not necessarily. They actually need some help. They need their rivals, the Layton Lancers, to beat Fremont. If that happens, the Darts are in. If Fremont comes away with the win, well, it looks like the Darts may still be on the out of the state tournament. So now they will all turn their heads just west of here in hopes of a Layton victory so they can advance to the state playoffs. But not much they can do now. They did what they could. They won their remaining games against the Northridge Knights and these Weber Warriors to put themselves in a position, but need some help from the Lancers to make it to the tournament. But all that, not much they can do about it. But what they could do, they did do. They beat the Weber Warriors 1-0 here on Comcast High School Rewind, and that will do it for us here. For Vince Francis, my name is Dane Stewart. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.